Hello everyone, welcome back to the Kukli Bushcraft channel. Okay, so just having a bit of a wander. My main mission of the day is I'm marking a trail. So it's between the village and the husky farm. It's just so as our guides have got an interesting way to come into work, as if they want to take a dog for a bit of a longer walk, or just a nice way to get to see a bit of the Finnish forest, and hopefully they won't get too lost. Well, we'll see about that. Right, hopefully I don't get too lost. The trail I'm marking actually is, maybe a mile or two over there. I'm just coming for a wander really. I'll probably take a very long way to the farm and then walk back and mark the trail then. So I'm just having a look around. I'm trying to see if I can find any mushrooms yet. So the mosquitoes are out already. We're seeing a lot of flowers now, which is nice, and it's really hot. You know, just a couple of weeks ago there was snow everywhere, and now it's starting to smell like Mediterranean pine forest, with all of the pine trees and the dryness in the air, which is quite worrying, because that means fire ban. I think we're going to have a fire ban very early this summer, unless it rains soon. But well, I'll take you with me. We'll have a look what I can find in the way of, you know, mushrooms, wild edibles, anything like that. Right then. So this is the first find of the day. Fair bit of pine resin there. I'll collect some of that. I'll go and have a closer look at that view over there. And that's a lake. We've got lots of these in Finland. I've actually filmed a video, I think pretty much stood on the lake. I think in that corner over there. But yeah, the pine sap, what I use that for is I make pine pitch. I use it as a glue. I'll maybe do a video on that at some point in the future. So this lovely little flower is Labrador tea. And this is a sign of things to come. You know, the mozzies are starting to come out. Which, funnily enough, Labrador tea can be used as an insect repellent. So you just soak it in vodka, make a tincture, then you apply that to the skin, and it does help a little. I've also tried the same with yarrow, which is nowhere near as effective. But also it's a slightly different species to the North American variety, and this one's more toxic. You don't really want to be using this Labrador tea for making tea, although people do, and it has been used in the past as an ingredient in making beer. And down here we've got crowberries. Well, crowberry flowers. So these beautiful little white flowers here are about to become very sought after berries. These are cloudberries. You can see the leaf just opening up there as well. You can make a tea from the leaf, but the berries are very sought after. Very, very different kind of taste. They're really quite amazing. So a little bit more about the cloudberries. There's a whole load of them over there. But these berries absolutely cannot be cultivated. I think it was the University of Tromsø did quite a bit of research into it, and what they found is that you can actually improve the growing conditions by introducing fertiliser at exactly the correct depth. As if you get the depth wrong, then you just favour other plants that outcompete the cloudberries. So you have to put fertiliser at a certain depth in marshes where you've already got cloudberries growing, and yeah, it sounds like a lot of work. So yeah, so any cloudberries that are bought, and they're very sought after, are harvested in the wild, and you can get quite a lot of money for them. And as if we get a frost round about this time of year, when they're all flowering, then it can absolutely ruin the crop. So you get some years when the cloudberries are very, very, very valuable. Well, that's a hell of a lot of cloudberries. I think that's quite fascinating. It's an old horse's hoof. But look, it's been here so long, and it's got all this crottle, all this lichen growing all over the top of it. That's old. Slightly fresher one down here, and another one down the other side. Okay, so this is false tinder fungus. It's also known as. You can remove the amadou, process it, and it's great for flint and steel. So this magnificent old dead tree has served me as a landmark for many years. So I follow the ridge along, and when I come to this tree, that's where I cross the marsh. So you can see how twisted the grain is, like a corkscrew. You tend to get more of that the further north you come. From what I read, the scientists haven't got a explanation that they agree on with that. It's obviously got to be something to do with the sunlight, I'd presume. But yeah, what do I know? And that's where a three-toed woodpecker's been at it. They tend to leave marks like little machine gun bursts. There's a stray one there. Yeah, beautiful old tree. Even though it's dead. So that's quite a nice little burr. That'd make a cookter. I'm going to leave that one though. I can't really take that off without killing the tree, and yeah, don't particularly want to do that. So that can stay there. So the bog cutter is well on its way. So that's going to be a great source of tinder in a few weeks, I'd say. Okay, so this is what the Taiga Forest looks like, guys. Wet and piney. Yeah, the husky farm is over there. I've actually not been in this area before. So if I head generally, well, to the south there's a husky farm and the road. I'm going to head slightly more to the east. There should be a river there that I can use as a handrail. So yeah, I found lots of lovely bits of forest that I've never visited before. It's really quite untouched out here, considering how close it is to the village. Yeah. really having a lovely day. I just wish I had more than just one day to spend out here. Did I just say that river was to the east? No, that way's west. I know what I'm doing, honest. Okay, I've found my river. Then there's lots of marsh marigolds growing beside it, which is very nice. Quite a bit of meadow sweet as well. And some little violets over there. No idea what species of violet we've got going on there, but if anyone has any ideas, let me know in the comments. Yeah, nice spot. Found another one. Looks absolutely perfect. Apart from it's just a little bit too small for a good sized coxer. I'm going to leave that one too. So halfway through the day, I got the idea in my head to find a way round the bog that's over there. I was at a lake, which is one of my favourite camping spots, and I figured as if I went far north enough, I'd be able to find a way to get back to this trail, which is the other side of the farm. Yeah, it was great. I ended up going a lot further north to avoid the bog than I thought, and my feet are really wet now. I didn't totally avoid the bog, but yeah, it's been a great day. Oh, Margot, if you're watching, when you collected the stakes to mark the tracks, you missed one. Okay? Yeah, I mean, I've not had a map with me today, which it sounds a bit silly, but I have got a compass and I can navigate with the sun. I do know that there's a road to the south and another one to the east, and also I do actually know this area pretty damn well, so I don't think it was very likely that anything was going to go far wrong. Yeah, but always best to take a map, and always best to let someone know where you're going. I have got someone who knows more or less what kind of direction I've headed off in, so yeah, no need to be sending out any search parties today. There's a couple of big birch trees over there. I'm gonna collect a bit of bark for making a couple of knife sheaths out of. And yeah. Oh, the other thing, I've been looking at burrs a bit and talking about making coxers. For anyone who doesn't know, a coxer is a wooden cup made from a burr, which is a growth on a tree. Eventually, if they get big enough, they can cause quite a lot of damage to and even kill the tree. But I'm rather hesitant to take them off, you know, because it involves me. Yeah, I mean, it's good to have a bit of the branch to act as a handle. So it means taking a good section of tree out, and yeah, and as if I harvested every single burr that I found, I'd have a whole load of little tiny coxers. And yeah, it's better I think to leave them until they become big enough to make a decent sized coxer. And also, yeah, as if you only take from where there's quite a lot of trees, or as if the tree's starting to look a bit unhealthy, you know, or as if you find one growing on a branch, you know, that happens sometimes. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to call that it. No mushrooms growing yet. Lots of wildflowers out, which is nice. And yeah, it's lovely to be outside on such a lovely sunny day. Okay, well, I'll see you all again soon for another Kukuli Bushcraft video. Bye for now. They're not going to get lost, are they, all these markers? Okay, so hang on, am I going the right way? Where am I? Oh no! Just messy. Just messy. See you all again soon. Bye for now.